Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, beauty, and fragrance, and today is going to be a palette first impressions video. As you may notice, I am not wearing any makeup, my hair is up and pushed back, so I am ready to try an eyeshadow palette on my eyes today. So today I'm very excited. I'm going to be trying the Bad Witch Club palette from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I know other larger YouTubers have done first impressions and reviews on this palette. I have not watched any of them, so I can give you an unbiased opinion of this palette. So if you're interested in seeing a demo of this palette on my eyes, if you're interested in hearing my first impressions, then please keep on watching. So in case you were all wondering, this is not my first Give Me Glow palette. My first Give Me Glow palette was the Juicy Olive palette. I also owned the Vivid Rose palette, and I also own the Christmas Morning palette, and I also own some of their single eyeshadows. So I've had plenty of experience with Give Me Glow. I think their eyeshadow formula is great. I enjoy it. Some of their shimmers can have a little bit of fallout on the eyes, and some of their mattes can too, so that's why I am doing my eyes first today, and I don't have any face makeup on. So anyways, that's a little bit of like background on my experience with Give Me Glow. I expect nothing but great things from this palette as well, because that's been my experience with them in the past. So I'm going to prime my eyes very quickly, and then we're going to move on to the fun part, of course, which is the actual eyeshadows. All right, my eyes are primed and I am ready to play with some mattes. So let's get started. In case you are wondering, by the way, this is what the color story of the palette looks like. So we have purples, pinks, greens. It's just a really pretty palette. So I am first going to start with my crease, as I always do, and I'm going to be using these Blend Bunny Blends eyeshadow brushes today. I really enjoy them. I've used them with a lot of different formulas. Haven't used them with Give Me Glow yet, but I'm excited to try them out with these bright, vivid, fun colors. So first, I'm going to go with brush number 1 from the Blend Bunny set, and I think I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into I'm 100% That Witch, which is this like dark purple kind of shade. So I'm just going to take this on the brush, tap off the excess, and go into my crease. So let's try it out, see how this performs. Purples, as you all may know, are notoriously difficult to formulate. So I am curious to see how these purples perform, so that's why I'm going for purples today. Also, I'm going out with friends later on tonight, so I would really like to have like a fun, dramatic eyeshadow look, because I'm going out to a fun bar with some friends, and then we're gonna go karaokeing. And so I just really want a dramatic eye look today. As always, this matte seems like pretty powdery, but that's to be expected from Give Me Glow. Their mattes are pretty powdery, so really make sure you tap off the excess. I recommend that with any eyeshadow formula, but especially Give Me Glows, because if you don't, you're gonna have like purple eyeshadow all over your face, and that's not the vibe that we're trying to go for, you know? Okay, so that's the first shade in the crease. It kind of looks crazy. Hopefully it won't look as crazy. So next I'm going to go into this lighter purple shade called Don't Make Me Get My Broom. And I'm going to go into, I think, brush number 5. And I'm just really going to blend that into that dark purple that I just put down in my crease. Focusing on the edges, not so much like the middle. All right, and now I'm going to go into that shade on the top row called Let's Hex Our Exes. It's like a very light peachy shade, and again, I'm going to blend this on the very top of where I just put that lighter purple. And I want to go back into brush number 1 into that I'm 100% That Witch shade. And just to further define the very, very inner part of my crease. Just doing like windshield wiper motions here. All right, so I think that is the crease. It looks a bit crazy right now, but I think once I put like the rest of the eyeshadows on, especially the outer corner, and blend and do all that stuff, I think it'll look more normal. So I'm going to take the shade called Let's Play Light as a Feather. It's like this wine shade in the bottom corner. I'm going to take the Blend Bunny B2 and I'm just going to place it on my outer corner. I'm going to take the B5 to blend that outer corner shade, and just going to define the very, very outer corners with that shade again, just to make sure it's like kind of a gradient. All right, so now that the mattes are on, I'm going to go in with my glitter glue, and then we're going to go into the metallics, which of course are my favorite part. All right, now that the glitter glue's on, I'm going to take this shade on the bottom, the shimmer called No Mortals Allowed. I'm going to put that in the very middle of my lid. Ooh, yeah, that's a really pretty shade. And then I have a new single from Give Me Glow called Party Monster, and I want to take that shade and put it on the inner part of where I put the glitter glue. I think that would be really, really pretty, since there's like no really lighter shimmers in here. Ooh, that's like a lot chunkier of a metallic versus the one I just put on my eyes, but it's very pretty. Wow, I really like that one. Party Monster is a vibe. All right, so here's what the eyes look like before, you know, liner, mascara, me doing the rest of my face makeup, brows, all of that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'm going to tell you all what I think of the Bad Witch palette, my first impressions, all of that. But I will say that I really do enjoy how this look turned out, and that Party Monster shade, although it's not part of this palette, I feel like it goes really well with the colors in it. So if you have this palette and don't have that single, I think it would pair really, really nicely. So I will be off camera, and then by the magic of editing, you will see the full-on completed look, and I will provide my opinions on this palette. All right, so this is the completed makeup look. As always, everything else that is on my face is listed down in the description box, and in case you're wondering, I did use the shade The Craft Is on my lower lash line, and I use a single eyeshadow for my inner corner and brow bone. So overall, first impressions of this palette, I really enjoy it. It seems like the same Give Me Glow matte and metallic formula I do enjoy. These metallics in here seem to be less of like a chunky glittery metallic and more like a smooth metallic, which I do like those. I prefer more of this like chunky glitteriness that I have in the inner part of my eye, but I also do enjoy more of a, you know, less chunky, less glittery metallic sometimes as well, so I'm not going to fault them for that. But I do think that this color story is extremely unique. I think it's amazing for the fall and the winter time. I'm really excited to play with more of these shades and to do looks that aren't as monochrome. I know today I did a very monochrome type of purple look. That was just what I was in the mood for, but I'm sure I'm going to be doing other really nice colorful looks with this palette as well. And I will be telling you all my thoughts of this palette during my monthly review roundup for the month of December. So if you want a review of this palette, wait until that video and I will give you all my thoughts on it. So overall, I do really enjoy this palette. I love the color story. I think it's very unique, and I think it is a worthwhile buy if you've been wanting to try Give Me Glow, or if you're a fan of Give Me Glow and this is a color story that really appeals to you. So with that, I'm going to close out today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you like me, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please like this video. That helps out with YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me know what kinds of videos you like on my channel. As I've mentioned before, I post 2 to 3 times a week, and I'd love to have you all subscribe. And if you have anything to comment down below, any thoughts about this palette that you have, if you own it, or if you have any questions about this palette, I'm happy to tell you. I decided not to do swatches today. I was just really not in the mood for swatches. But if you would like, I can do swatches during my monthly review roundup. Just let me know if you want to see swatches of this palette. But since so many people on YouTube have reviewed this already, I was like, you know what? I'm just not in the mood to do swatches today. But anyways, thank you for spending a little part of your day with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye!